BA, as we know it today, has a long and rich history. Since 1912, BA has gone through several and important changes. It currently produces and sells glass containers, which are used in the food and beverage industry. BA's products can be found in numerous countries, and it produces millions of glass containers on a daily basis. Glass is such a common material in our lives that sometimes we do not even notice it. Glass appeared thousands of years ago, but if you think that the process of making glass is simple or even rudimentary, think again. The process of producing a simple glass container goes through several stages, each with its own complexity, procedures, features, and even technologies. And it all starts here, in the partnership with our customers, in analysing the whole chain of value, in searching for opportunities to improve efficiency and reduce environmental impacts. BA intervenes in the power chain with the intent of optimising resources in order to reduce costs and share the created value. The key words for our strategy are innovation and customer proximity. BA strives to understand market dynamics and be able to satisfy and surprise our customers with better and more appealing proposals. So how is a glass container produced? Everything starts with recycling. A pile of used bottles, once separated, cleaned and recycled, will make up at least 60% of the raw material needed for a glass item. Glass is the only material that is 100% recyclable and that can be used endlessly. It is a sustainable package and it has no flavour or odour. It works as a natural barrier that protects the products to which it gives shape. The quality of the glass and its characteristics never change. When we recycle, we are contributing to a better environment by using fewer raw materials, reducing energy consumption needed in glass fusion, generating less carbon dioxide, and reducing the volume of waste that is deposited in landfills. In the course of making glass, other ingredients are added to the recycling process, such as sand with a high content of silicone, limestone is added as a stabilizer, and sodium carbonate is used to lower the melting point and save energy. The raw materials are stored in silos to be mixed later. The dough that is formed is then transported through a network of conveyor belts and taken into the refractory furnace. With the control panels of the fusion furnaces, you can, in real time, regulate the temperature of the furnace. Once in the furnace, the glassy dough is fused at a temperature of 1500 to 1600 degrees Celsius. The period of time that occurs from the homogenization of the raw materials to the exit of the fused glass is about 24 hours. The glass in its liquid form flows in refractory channels or feeders to the production line. The process begins with the cutting of the glass gob, which is thrown by gravity and led through rails into the automatic moulding machine. The glass gobs have the exact amount of glass needed. The moulding procedure is twofold. Firstly, the gob falls into a pre-mould where a preform is created. Then, this preform is taken into a second mould from where the final shape of the bottle will emerge. When the bottles are freed from the moulds, they are at a temperature of about 600 degrees Celsius and are then cooled down abruptly, which causes internal tensions. In order to release some of these tensions, the bottles are then led to the annealing lure, where they are subjected to a new temperature rise of up to 650 degrees Celsius. The annealing process takes approximately 1 hour. After annealing, the bottles are then taken to the automatic inspection zone, also known as cold end, where several inspection machines check all the bottles and detect visual, dimensional or even thickness defects and silks or breaks. The bottles which do not comply with the quality criteria are automatically rejected from the production line and incorporated into the internal cullet circuit to be recycled again. Samples are taken into the laboratory in order to be analysed for other dimensional characteristics and tested for mechanical resistance. Palletizing is the following step. The bottles are packed in layers and stacked on pallets so that they can be moved around. The bottles are then taken to the dressing zone, where the pallets are covered with a plastic cover and labelled. At this point, the pallets are ready to be sent to the end customer. A glass container can have various shapes and a wide variety of decorative techniques. At BA, we endeavour to obtain what was originally imagined, and therefore we have various decorating techniques available, such as painting, PSL, sleeving, engraving or silk screening. After leaving the premises, the glass containers go to the customers to be used in their filling lines. This is where the glass containers shape the final products that are part of our daily lives. Glass containers are like a business card, which allows first impressions with the product we choose. And even without thinking about them, they are a permanent presence in our lives. During the time that it took us to watch this short film, BA produced 87,152 glass containers.